wanted to make a video where I'm just talking about my opinions on different topics. Like, some of it can be about anime, some of it could be about LGBT, some of it could be about celebrities, but though I won't have much on them, in the fact I don't really follow them too much. Some of them that you see on here, it's like I just started following them, or I've been following them, but not like their lives. Like talking with like Jonathan Majors, I didn't really follow him too much. But anyways, it's gonna be some other things as well too. Probably college as well. Yeah. Just my opinions of such. It could be unpopular or popular or whatever. But also, I didn't even do my damn intro. Hey, listeners and new people here. I'm a list shipping hog. I mainly do videos of random shit, and the videos I do least upon is shipping for some odd reason, even though my name's Shipping Hog. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, I'm not gonna number these, and honestly, if you hear stuff in the background, it'll be fine. I mean, it'll be fine. It's just my PS4 in the background, so hopefully you don't hear it as much. But anyways, damn, this loud in my ears. Hold on. Anyways, I feel like nowadays it should not be that hard to come out to your family and friends. And this is not to put it on anybody who's part of the LGBT community. I'm mainly talking about the ones who have people that are LGBTQ, and then when they come out, y'all want to like act surprised or just act hateful or mean towards it, and or just like you can dislike something but not be all the way hateful and rude as fuck about it. That's what I'm trying to say here, is that it's weird how demonized gay people who are not straight. Like, it's weird the concept of people who are not straight is so demonized. I don't like that. It's just that they're people, they're regular people. In fact, you had no opinion about them until they come out. And then suddenly you want to just start hating them, like damn near hating them, all because they're gay or they're lesbian or they're bisexual or they're just queer or something like that. You want to just start having some level of hatred for them. And it's weird. Like, that's hella weird when you were fine with them, you loved them, and you had no issue. And then suddenly it's an issue when they come out and say that they prefer this gender or they want to be this gender or something like that. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's wishy-washy as fuck. It really just shows how fake people can be. And yeah, nowadays it really shouldn't be that difficult to come out. It's just that I'm aware that people make it fucking difficult and they shouldn't. Like, come the fuck on. But as well as, if you know that your people are homophobic, if you know that your people just hate the LGBT community, I would say like coming out, don't come out until you are older and already in your own home and already got your own job and nobody can really tell you shit about the bills you pay. Like, that's when you can really come out to your family, because then they can't throw your ass out for being the way you are, because you already got your own place. They can't really throw you the fuck out. They can't take away your allowance and stuff like that. And they can't hate on you because you're not there oftenly and stuff like that. And if you are, then if they want to act a certain way, that's how you are aware, like, you probably don't have to be around them too much. You love them, but if their hatred for LGBTQ comes between, their love for you and their hatred towards the LGBT, and they start acting different, it's like, is it even worth being around them anymore? Like, just a thought to have that. Now, my next opinion, it may sound fucked up, but I cannot stand hyped anime, like anime that gets like really popular so quickly. And then I watch it and then I'm just like, okay, it's cool, but why was it so fucking hyped up? Like, what the hell? Like, I can't stand anime like that, mainly because other anime that I've watched, and honestly, not even just anime, manga as well. I can't stand that shit because I watch other anime and manga and I'm over here just thinking there's a whole world of this shit, This is just fucking cool, and people do not watch it, or they don't read, not many people read it and stuff like that. And I'm over here just thinking like, why aren't people on this shit? They should be on, this is Pinterest and Twitter shit that they should be on, but they don't be on it. And I'll be like, what? Like, I'm gonna just talk about some of them that I can't stand watching shows, like talking with, that I just are really fucking hyped. I'm just be honest with you, like with Demon Slayer and what other one? MHA. Oh, those ones are ones I've watched the full season 1 of Demon Slayer, and I'm on Mugen Train right now. Mugen Train. And MHA, I watched a few episodes of. The reason why it took me so long to actually watch those is because of the fact that they were hype. the fuck up. And they got popular quick as hell, and I can't stand anime like that. Like, you know, I'm repeating shit. I'm sorry about that. But I'm dead fucking for real. I can't fucking stand it. You know, it took me getting to a point to where I did not want to watch these anime for me to watch these animes. Like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. With Demon Slayer, I didn't want to watch it. But I needed to get to a point to where I just did not care to watch it. Because, you know, if I'm at a point where I don't want to watch it, I have a reason for it. If I'm at a point to where I don't care to watch it or not, like, you know, it's really nothing to me. So I reached a point like that, and I finally watched season 1 of Demon Slayer, and I thought it was cool. It was really good. But that's the thing is, it does have some feats that I'm really glad that it reached and stuff like that I'm gonna talk about like later on. But with MHA and stuff like that, you know, it's like I don't want to watch it because somewhere in me I do want to watch it. I just don't want to watch it when it's still very much hyped up. Like when the fandom still every fandom is toxic in my opinion, but in some way, shape, or form it's toxic. But I want to watch it probably after it ends, like when the hype gets down, then I'll stop caring about it and then I'll watch it. That's how I did with Black Clover. I'm not saying Black Clover is hyped up. I don't think it is. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it needs to be more hyped up. But with Black Clover, I had to reach a point to where I just did not care about the anime to actually binge watch it. That's how I gotta be with certain anime. I gotta not care about it. Because anime that's not hyped up and anime that's like honestly old that I've been wanting to watch, my favorite anime is Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. And when I tell you, I've been trying to binge watch this show for years and I cannot binge watch it because of the fact that I want to watch it so fucking much. And I'm like, every time I try to watch it, something fucking happens, or I fall asleep in between the binge watching. I'm like binge watching over 12 episodes and then I fall the fuck asleep, and then I don't turn off my TV as I fall asleep, and then I forget what fucking episode I'm on because I don't watch so many, it's mixing together. I'm just like, god damn, I'm a terrible binge watcher. Or the Rah Rah Rah, I've been trying to watch the Rah 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 for so fucking long, bro, but I can't binge watch my favorite shit. I can't. Just like I can't eat my favorite shit too often, or else it's gonna stop being my favorite shit because I'll get tired of it. That's probably why I don't want to watch a lot of anime, because I'll get fucking tired of it. Like, or I don't want to binge watch my favorite anime. I'll get tired of the shit. So yeah, that's why I'm difficult with that. But when I don't give a shit about the anime, I can watch it. So yeah. My opinion of college is it kind of has to do with like if you're still in high school, low-key. If you're still in high school, like 11th grade, around that time, because that's where I was a similar time, if you don't know much about college except for like a few words or phrases, like, you know, if you know about scholarships and Pell Grants and FAFSA, but you don't know about anything else, write down what you do know, look up the definitions to what you do know, everything about what you do know, and then what you don't know, like, you know, if you're on the internet often, look up videos of them talking about stuff you don't know about college. Like, educate yourself more on college and the college you're supposed to go to, whether your parent wants you to go there or you want to go there and stuff like that, and you don't know enough about it. Like, you know, look it up, research it. You know, I'm saying this to anyone out there now because just because you have, like, you know, time left in high school and, you know, senior years when you get lazy and don't want to do shit and stuff like that, but you in the 11th grade right now, do shit. This 11th grade for some is like their most busy year and stuff like that. You know, since you already gonna be busy and shit like that, for some, look shit up. Like, don't wait until senior year to where next year you have to go to college, or you don't take a break in between senior year and college. Don't wait till senior year to educate yourself on shit, because when I tell you, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad, because then you try to educate yourself on shit and you are too fucking lazy to do that, or not even too lazy on it, you underestimate it. That's another thing with it, is you can't underestimate college. You cannot. You think like, oh, this work is not as hard as you think it is and stuff like that, and you have it every week and you're down to the scheduling of it. But when you get to a point to where you reach that plateau where you don't want to do work anymore, or not even just not wanting to do work, but you're thinking like, this work is so easy and stuff like that, like, oh, you know, it's not due until this, I can just wait until this day to do it, and it's literally 2 days before it's due. Don't do that. Because everything happens. Life is unpredictable, okay? Anything can fucking happen. So when you're available to do it, you already looked up everything, you're not doing anything that day, do your fucking work. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, just do it, okay? I'm saying this because my bitch ass is having difficulty with this shit. I'm saying, I'm laughing because this is pain. Like, I'm being dead for real. Like, do your work when you got it, like when you know you got it too and stuff like that. I know some can forget when the due dates for their homework is, but like, do your work when you have it. I know anxiety also keeps some people from completing their work too. because of the sheer amount of work they have. But that's the thing, is the classes you see as easiest to complete right at that moment, complete those classes and then work your way up. Or if you see this one class that's hard as fuck, but you know, you just want to do a little bit at a time, do a little bit at a time. Like, you know, pace yourself, you know, don't just completely get out of the race while you're in it. Like, do a little bit at a time, goddammit. But yeah. Now I put age of celebrities honestly because like that's the topic I want to talk about. And I don't really look up a lot of celebrities that often, so there's not really a specific drama I'm gonna talk about, like, because there's so many drama out there. I feel like once you reach the age and the money amount to where you could honestly brag about it and people will be shocked about how much you have, once you reach that age to where you have a family, you pay all your bills are paid, you got money and shit in your bank account still to this day, you spent some shit and it really wasn't scratching anything. And I'm talking mainly about the money part too, but that's not the most important thing. It's just one of the most physical things that I can talk about as of this moment, like physically with the money situation. And besides that, with celebrities, if you are at a moment where you really made it, you've made yourself proud, you made your family proud, and you're truly feeling like you are at peace, like you are reaching a moment of peace and prosperity, do not involve yourself in any drama that comes your way. Like, if someone is trying to talk shit about you, I can understand if you want to make a statement, but don't argue with those people about that shit. You are at a moment where you are close to just reaching your plateau of fucking peace and prosperity. You don't want to be fucked with. You're already good in your life, right? Don't just get into any drama, because I'm telling you, certain fights are just not fucking worth it. Like, I've always had this idea that not every fight is fucking worth it. Like, you know, yes, some people need to be beat the fuck up, but those are when those fights are worth it, worth beating someone the fuck up. Though some fights are worth having an argument match over, but those are fights that are worth having that. And you'll know when it's worth it. You'll know when it's worth it, and you'll also know when it's not worth it when you realize that in this fight, you look back on it and be like, I shouldn't have done this shit. Or you look back on it and be like, I didn't really care about this as much as I thought I did. Like, you know, those are moments of like goddamn regret. Because that's when you'll know. It's sad to say that a lot of times it happens afterwards, but sometimes it happens before then. You, or in the middle of the argument or fighting, you realize, damn, I don't really give a shit about this as much as I thought I did. Like, you know, and you'll find out that it wasn't really worth it. Once you reach an age and level in your life that, like, you know, you've been trying to reach, I feel like, you know, it will really ruin it if your mind isn't in the right place. And yeah, you can reach a level where you're just like, oh yeah, a very popular celebrity, you know, you're getting, you know, not only the money but the recognition as well. You made yourself proud and everybody proud. You're that. But if you are not in and of yourself, you have all that, but you're not at peace with yourself, like you still have things that are going on and stuff like that, I feel like participating in any drama will ruin it. It will ruin a lot of things for you. Like, yeah, you're not at peace in mind and whatnot, but I feel like drama will not help you be at peace in mind and stuff like that. You know, not every drama. There are some dramas, I guess, that are worth being in. But then again, if it's like legal, like really legal, like it's been something to where you've been in this type of legal battle before you even got to your level of fame, then yeah, that's like, it's necessary. You've been fighting it before you got to this point and stuff like that. You're still fighting it. You're trying to get whatever's right on your side or trying to clear shit up. Then I understand being in that, because I don't really even honestly consider that drama, like just something that is easily avoidable. No, I don't consider it that. That's legal shit. That's not too easy to fucking avoid. But if it's like arguing matches on Twitter, Instagram, shit in person, like, bro, any of that shit, like, you know, fighting or arguing matches, easily avoidable. When you reach that level of celebrity and that age, don't be in it. Like, that's just my full-on opinion, and I'm talking a lot about it. And damn, how long is this video? It's like 14 minutes. I could talk for a long ass time. I'm not even gonna hold you. I really could talk for a long ass time. If I can talk for a long ass time with my friends and stuff like that, I could talk for a long ass time with my family. I could talk a long ass time on here. Like, I just can talk for a while. But yeah. My next opinion is about controversial YouTubers. Okay, so y'all may know some already. I don't really even want to name them, because honestly, naming them and y'all look them up and then y'all go into that thread where you're looking at their videos and accidentally click and give them a view. Like, no, you don't have to do all that. You'll probably see the picture on the screen right now. But what I want to say about them is that it ties in with cancel culture. I feel like the biggest way that you could take down a YouTuber and this is gonna sound fucking easy, is by forgetting about them. Because when I tell you right here, right now, it's not as easy, especially if you're seeing them everywhere. But for the most part, I'm talking about, like, I circled this one in the middle, right? Some of y'all probably don't know who the fuck that is, and I'll be very happy if you do not know who that is. I will not name them because I'm glad that their channel is dying and people are forgetting about them more and more. Cause their drama was so stupid and it was terrible. And I watched it when I was impressionable. I was 14 and shit like that. After I had just moved, I'm watching someone like that, not good at all. You find out their age and shit like that and realize, damn, you're at an age where I want to be at, where I'm paying like bills and have my own house and have my own car and have my own shit. Like, you're at that age. And I'm talking about 10 years fucking later, like 10 to 15 years fucking later, you're at that type of age, 10 years to 15 years older than me, and you're in drama like this. And not only that, your opinions are also terrible as fuck. Your actions are terrible, even worse. And it's like, bro. So yeah, I feel like that's the biggest way, because we over here focusing on certain YouTubers like this. If you're not looking at your screen, it's okay. I'm just circling shit. Like these two YouTubers and stuff like that. Us calling them out for the shit that they did was necessary. However, I feel like after that, like after a whole month, I guess, of like calling them out for their shit and like making all YouTube videos and like dramas or even, I guess, articles. I hope not. Don't make articles of this shit. I feel like after a month, y'all should, like, everyone should just forget about them. Like, calm down on making more videos about them. Just completely act like they didn't fucking exist. And I feel like that will help them like disappear, help their channel die, help them just no longer fucking be there anymore and stuff like that. And I know, like, once you forget about them, you'll probably forget you're still subscribed to them. And if you are, just, at the moment where you remember, just fucking unsubscribe. Because at this point, it's like, the reason why these people are making money and are still doing horrible shit that they do is because they know people will still tune in, whether or not to their shit or to other people's shit. You're still giving them power. You still believe that they exist. You should no longer believe that they exist anymore after the bullshit that they do. Like, just completely forget about them. Now, this is gonna be my last opinion before, like, I go and watch Friday After Next, because I've been eyeing this movie all week. I'm gonna watch this on Friday. But anyway, this is gonna be my opinion on it. Yes, it's maybe, I guess, graphic. Not really too graphic, I guess. But my opinion is that do not feel bad that you did not do a lot of shit in high school. Like, what I mean is that do not feel bad if you were a virgin even after high school. If you were a virgin even after high school, don't feel bad. Like, not everyone's life is going to be filled with a lot of events or shit that occurred. If anyone makes you feel bad about still being a virgin, I just want to say that that's stupid as fuck. Like, why are you clowning somebody because they still are? I guess after a certain age, it's fucked up if they still are. Like, I'm like, I guess, but if they're like 19 and they haven't like opened their legs for another fucking person and shit like that, don't clown them. If they actually give you a legitimate reason, like just on trust and trust alone, like that, I feel like that's a good enough reason as to why someone hasn't, like, popped their own cherry yet, because it's your body. I feel like people underestimate just how badly their bodies can like succumb to certain shit. Like, I feel like they underestimate certain shit like that, especially if you're young and don't actually look up any of the shit you're doing. Like, if you're trying to participate in sex and you ain't look up fucking anything and stuff like that, like, protection and whatnot, but you're not also aware that, the condom can still fucking break. If I'm gonna just be honest with you, if you're too fucking rough, the condom can still fucking break. And there could be holes in your condom if you don't fucking check for it. Then yeah, also with like birth control and some shit like that, yes, there are birth control that could still honestly poison you if you just don't know about that. There's certain brands of birth control you can look into. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are at an age where you're still young, like, you still call yourself young, you call yourself an adult, but you're still pretty fucking young in your life, don't make people feel bad, or don't feel bad about not having sex with anyone just yet. Because, it's your fucking body. You're the one taking care of your fucking body, and someone comes along and you do them, and then suddenly you start having problems you never had with your body and some shit like that, then that's just, you're gonna feel fucked up, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And some people may have shit that they never knew they had. Like, they had just gotten it and they haven't been to the doctor in a while, because once you get to a certain age, visiting the doctor, it really fucking costs. Like, So they haven't seen what shit they have in their body and haven't been told about it. So then they end up giving you some shit you ain't know about and you weren't careful. Neither of you were careful. I'm talking about people who do it in middle school and high school and some shit like that. I can understand having hormones and being horny as fuck. But like, don't be shocked when you get some shit and it's all because you ain't look up shit and you were just wanting to be freak nasty and all that stuff like that. Or don't be shocked when someone gives you some shit like that. Like, you should be fucking careful, if I'm gonna be honest with you, and be careful who you're with too. Middle school and high school are like those are the times where it could ruin your fucking life, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, rumors, drama, gossip, all that type of shit. Whoever you do it with, you gotta actually know. I feel like you should know who you're doing it with. Like, if they talk a bunch of shit, you should know to some degree how much shit they talk, because if they get with you and then they didn't like it and they don't tell you they didn't like it during then, and then they start telling a lot of people at school, it's like it's their fault, but it's also like, damn, why didn't you know that they were like this? Like, I can understand people hide it very well, but some people can already tell you, like, they're like this and that, like, you'll hear it around and whatnot. But that's my opinion. Sorry, that was a long ass way to say that shit. Oh my gosh, I really could talk for a fucking long time. I underestimated. Anyway, also, that'll be all for my video. And yeah, I'm realizing I'm whispering. I don't know what the fuck I'm whispering. Usually I have noise in the background that plays, but my air did not come on around this time. So that's probably why I'm just talking in a normal voice. If y'all can't hear me, I am sorry. But anyways, that's it. Thank y'all for viewing this right here, and may peace be with you for an eternity.